Pisces, so the message I have for y'all is talking about losses. So for some of y'all could be actually looking back at like some losses that you've taken. I feel like you're in your mind. Some of y'all are mentally, y'all just in your mind thinking about the losses. Like y'all looking back at what you've lost and you're not looking at what you have like in your hand right now, what you have in your present moment. So you're just constantly reflecting back on the loss. This could be just, friendships or people who just walked out of your life and you're like, dang, like I really lost a relationship with a person or a friendship, or I had some good people. Specifically, it could be like some men, like dudes that you've had in the past that you really mess with that was cool, or whatever. It could just be anybody that you looking back on saying, dang, I took some losses. But your message is saying don't be in your mind about what you lost. Focus on what you have, because you actually have a lot and you've gained a lot from those losses. So it's like you don't realize, or you may not realize, the upper hand that you have when it comes to you taking those losses in your life. So just focus on all that you have, because you have a lot, and get out of that mental space of thinking about the past and those losses. It's time for your gains, what you can gain, which goes right into your next card, which is you have to believe faithfully that your dreams are worthy of any struggle, and that it is your time to free yourself and rise to glory. Okay, so I'm going to say that again. You have to believe faithfully that your dreams are worthy of any struggle, and that it is your time to free yourself and rise to glory. Okay, so you have to believe this is the space that you need to be in. Okay, you have to believe and rise above, maybe your losses, which you've been thinking about. It's time to get out of that head space and into a better space of following your dreams, believing in your dreams. If anything, is really about the belief part. You really have to believe, because when you believe, that means you're betting on yourself, and it's not about what anybody else is saying. It's really just about you. And ask yourself, are your dreams worthy of the struggle? You've struggled, you've took some losses, but now it's time to move forward. And so your dreams is worthy to push forward and continue to do what you truly want to do, or what's in your heart to do. Okay, rise to your glory, rise in your power. Then you also have the message of it's time for focusing on finances and practical matters. So now is the time to get back to focusing on your finances. How is it looking for you? Are you spending a lot? Are you consuming? Are you not holding it down with your finances? You see your account, basically the money is coming out, but it ain't coming in. And just practical matters in your life and what you value. It could be just your dreams, getting back on track with that instead of, spending. Save some of your money, put it up, because you have the ability to make your dreams a reality and get things going. So, I feel like this message is saying your finances play a big part in maybe the losses that you're thinking about, or the things that you feel like you took a loss on. And you also have the message of, when you can get out of your head space, and when you can focus on just yourself and believing in yourself and rising above just the things that you've lost or your past, you'll have a journey with a clear path. Things will become clear for you. You'll be able to move just, smoothly. Things will flow, and you'll receive that success, after this setback, because maybe some of y'all feel like y'all had a setback, and that's the loss that I could be talking about. It's like you feel like you had a setback, some losses, but you'll overcome these things. That's the overall message. And then you'll have that joy that you are, wanting to receive more of. It doesn't have to be temporary. It's going to overflow. Okay, it's going to be a fountain of joy and things like that. So just focus on, those practical matters, like I said, and your finances and things like that. And also, y'all have the message of wisdom and kindness. some of you really have this deep sense of kindness inside of y'all, and maybe some people don't get to see it all the time, but it's there. And I feel like this message is saying continue to be in that kindness, regardless of what you've lost, regardless of how you've been treated, regardless of what people have done to you. Continue to radiate kindness wherever you are, you know, because that plays a major part in where you're going. And wisdom, you know, you have a lot of wisdom, Pisces. You've gained a lot of wisdom from a lot of losses and experiences. And so with that wisdom, you just have to apply that to just where you want to go. You know, get out of your head, get out of this mental space of reflecting back on the past, what you've lost, because you've gained so much more. You've gained wisdom, you gain knowledge, you gain understanding about life, about experiences, you know. So don't let these things take over or consume your mindset, because you have places to go, you have things to do, okay? You have dreams to make a reality. And so this is why you're being encouraged to move accordingly, get out of your headspace and do the work. And y'all have the message of just, you know, holding on to that guilt. You know, this is basically tying into the past. Y'all going back into that past. Y'all thinking about what you've lost. You thinking about all that you've been through, not realizing where you are in this moment. And you just have to release it. You have to release the guilt from the past. Maybe someone has shut you down to the point you may feel like you don't even want to, you know, express the kindness in you, or, you know, believe in yourself the way that you've once done. You've believed in yourself heavy at one point. And so it's like, get back into that energy of not caring and letting it be about you and where you want to go and what you have going on. So that is the message for y'all, Pisces. Just focus on your gains. You haven't lost anything at the end. Although it might seem like you've lost a lot, or you lost some crazy relationships, or, you know, took some L's in finances or whatever, all is well. You just got to move forward and believe in yourself and make your dreams this reality, the reality that you want. Peace.